So the first thing we're going to talk about today is microservices. So what's really important to know is, what is a microservice? So have you ever like gone to a website and it said, hey, we're down for, maintenance, you can't use anything. You try to click on a button like, oh no, we're completely down. What you're probably experiencing when you see like a website like that is what's called a monolithic application, right? So what a monolithic application is whenever, something needs to be updated, needs to be changed, everything needs to, be updated at the same time. So essentially the whole application is all, in one place, either on like one server, like all the APIs, all of the, the front end, the back end, the middleware, everything is all just coupled together. In the programming world, we would say that it's tightly coupled. So if you need to change one thing, you have to change everything. So when you go to a website and you see like, hey, we're down for maintenance, a lot of times those are like monolithic websites where, hey, I want to change the color of a button. I have to take the whole website down in order to change that color of that button, in order to make that update. But that's where microservices come in. So microservices are kind of what they sound like, little mini microservices that kind of communicate with each other, but aren't really deeply coupled. They're loosely coupled. So what that means is, if you've ever been to a website and maybe they're doing maintenance on one part of the website, but the rest of the website is working, there's a good chance that behind the scenes they're using microservices. So, for example, if you look here on the slide, a large system may consist of a lot of services, a checkout, a payment, different types of operations. And each of those operations are kind of broken out into smaller services that allows for, the ability to, maybe disconnect the service or update the service, and it won't affect everything else. I think about it as going back to that button analogy. If I want to change the color of a button, it will only affect that page, maybe that little, maybe the checkout button only will be affected, but the rest of the website will work fine. And microservices are really, really powerful because it allows for, a lot of diverse deployment opportunities. So, hey, I have an application out in the wild, I want to make a change. I don't have to take everything down, or I can piece by piece, put my application up, out in the cloud and slowly, build it up and get everything working. It's a really, really great way to deploy and work in applications.